Yes. Now here's why. Sonic Crossroads Racing Beta has now officially ended, which is absolutely so sad to me. This beta was absolutely phenomenal and definitely better than a lot of betas I have played as of recent. This game right here has set a new bar and new standard alone just for Sonic, no matter what it is in the detail, the quality, or quantity of characters, because there's a bunch of things I want to dive into and talk about, and for things that I can definitely see for this future and things that I feel like they would need to fix on for this future. Before we get too deep into this, I want to talk about my experience first with this beta, and let me say, as I said earlier, this beta is absolutely phenomenal. I mean, the visuals in this game are breathtaking. Now, let me tell you, I am playing on a PC, so this is directly from Steam, and I haven't had any sort of issues besides like communication network issues, but that was like a global thing, which thank God, because if that was like just a PC only thing, then maybe the quality for this game would be a bit lower, and that's something I would want them to fix. Obviously, granted, I want them to fix that communication issue because I feel like this game's servers run perfectly well. I haven't encountered any type of lag even while streaming, uploading a video at the same time while playing this game. So in the network department, I haven't had much issues, at least that I can tell you off the top of my head. But besides from that, I feel like the things like the gadgets in this game being a very unique detail and being something like absolutely crazy. It changes the entire game, and I would want them to focus a lot on those gadgets, because my gadgets, at least that I had, I feel like were absolutely crazy. They weren't broken in a sense, and I feel like a lot of the gadgets weren't that broken because there was some way to balance it. Like if you had something like the monster truck item, it would take up 3 slots. So to me personally, I don't feel like it's broken to have that. Obviously, if you bag it towards endgame, then yeah, I can see where the problem lies. But for the most part, I don't see most people even using that. I feel like it's just a fun little unique item to have in your gadgets, just to goof around, screw some people over, and all of that shenanigans. Now, even without the gadgets, I feel like the car and the racing, all that, it runs extremely well, and it gives more of a customization even without the gadgets, because there's a whole bunch of customization which I feel like it has over Mario Kart World, which is obviously what I'm going to compare it to. So warning, I might be a little biased, but the customization is absolutely important to keep a game alive, and I feel like Sonic is nailing that to a T, because the customization for your carts, for your combos, vice versa, is absolutely amazing, with the gadgets on top of it, which feels like there is so much freedom to make anything meta, because obviously that's what a lot of people are going to go for, especially like me. I was top 800, I will say that. So personally, I will be going for what's meta, what plays best for me. And that's another thing too, is that with the gadgets as well, with the customization, you can play however you want. If you want to become a bagger, you can easily play as a bagger. I was doing that for a lot of my races. If you want to play as someone who's a front runner, you can easily do that with a customization. And I feel like that freedom alone makes me want to keep playing this game. Like I can keep coming back and playing this game over and over, and that's just outside of the characters in this game, which I haven't even got to talk about yet. So let's talk about the characters now. Now the character selection, peak. I love that we got only a few of the characters for the beta, so we didn't get every single thing, which honestly leads me to want to play the game more. So I knew exactly what they were doing. Good job on that, Sega. I love that for this beta, and being able to play as Jet is honestly an amazing choice, and Omega is a weird choice and not having Rouge, but honestly I can respect that. Personally, I feel like they should have let Silver and Blaze be playable, but that's up to the debate. At the end of the day, this is a beta. I don't want to play as every single character, but we do get Joker from Persona 5, which is absolutely amazing for all the Persona fans. I've never played a Persona game, but hey, it's amazing to know that he is in this game and he is playable. But that does lead me to the fact that his animations were a little stiff and they didn't fully polish him, which is a critique that I do have, because a lot of these characters that at least are the main cast of Sonic are very joyful and show a lot of emotion and a lot of, movement, a lot of things that keep the eye candy in, you know what I mean? But for the most part, every character, they had pizzazz, they had everything that they needed, from Zaz to even Shadow the Hedgehog. Now, with all this being said, let's talk about a little bit on the tracks. I'm not going to go full in depth, but I honestly believe that these tracks have not been a miss. Do I like some more than others? Yes, and that I will go into a full in-depth video on that when I have my ranking video, which, spoilers for those, I will definitely be saying that Sandopolis, or that track was called, is definitely a personal favorite, but I won't let you know if that's my number one. A lot of these tracks are definitely breathtaking and stunning to look at. Nothing feels wrong. This feels like something straight from a Sonic game. This feels like Sonic, and that's the thing that this game holds. It just feels like it's Sonic the Hedgehog. You play this and you're in this bizarre world with this furry rat, hedgehog for those who get the reference, and it's just, damn, I missed this beta. Why did they take it away from us? Like, I don't have much to complain about this. I honestly don't. I don't think I ran into many issues. Now, I am in the Discord for this entire game, but some people have definitely ran into issues with like Mystic Jungle, the Sonic Forces map. Now, personally, I haven't ran into any of those issues where I was flying across the entire world. But if you ran into those issues, let me know in the comment section down below, because I never ran into this. I can't say that this was a perfect beta, but for a open test work beta for a Sonic game, the game that IGN says is like the worst of the worst, this is amazing. This leaves me with open thoughts, with like everything is just chef's kiss. Honestly, personally, even the music is very well done. The music is fantastic. Even though some of it can be a hit or miss, it is fantastic. They do it so well. It is such an exhilarating adrenaline rush, if that's even a word. And oh man, I miss it. I miss it so much. Bring back the beta, please. Please, I can't wait 3 weeks. I really can't. This game, I am so excited for it. I am genuinely the most excited person with it. I just hope that with what we have is going to stay up to par when we get to the actual full release. That is all I can hope for. Now, some of the issues I did have is actually still in the animation department with some of the cars. I feel like it's a little, like, I don't know how to really explain it. I've been trying to explain it for like the past 3 minutes, but I just feel like it's kind of stale. But maybe because the cars just aren't jumpy like I'm used to in Mario Kart World, but I feel like they're kind of stale. Aside from that though, I can't complain. I can't complain with the product that we got. I can't complain. One thing I can complain about though is the festival. Now, the only reason why I can complain about that is the way that they did it. Personally, if they did the festival to where it was only festival and the World Cross line, whatever it was called for the online multiplayer, then yeah, I wouldn't have much of an issue with it. I think it's honestly not that bad. For having a team-based gameplay, I think it's not that bad. Personally, I just don't have friends, and I don't want to be forced to play with people, because sometimes randoms are either good, sometimes randoms are bad, and then they're shit. No in between. But honestly, that's just a nitpick, because it was just to test something. That's all it was for. With that being said, yes, I think this network test beta was amazing. Hopefully they keep this quality going up and up with the future updates. And all I can really say is I have nothing more to say. I will be definitely making more content on this game when we do get more stuff in, or when the full release does drop. Which, by the way, if you want to see those, I'll most likely do them live on Twitch. Psycho_ on Twitch. If you want to go and follow me there and play some games with me. And if you want to see more videos like this, like and subscribe. It's free. Trying to get monetized, you know what I mean? Anyways, I'll see y'all on the next one. Love y'all, and I'll see y'all on the tracks.